I was talking about that whole concept of like, I guess this is a kind of a hot topic, but like the thought process of America's, one of our catchphrases is the pursuit of happiness. Mm-hmm. And if you're just constantly chasing happiness, you know, that's that whole pleasure versus purpose thing.
Never satiated.
Never satiated, right? So like you got to think there's an entire country over the past couple hundred years that have been chasing happiness. Vice, we have, you know, our political enemies maybe, who's like look at Russia. What's their basis? Are they the pursuit of happiness? No, it's what benefits the state. When I asked everybody today and after the training, I said, what is Russia's kind of catch line? It's like, what benefits the state? So you have almost an entire country of people that are just like, what is good for
the greater good?
The greater good for Mother Russia. That's a very different thing than a bunch of individuals going, I just want to be happy. Right. Nothing wrong with being happy. But like if I take a normal guy and I say, I just want you to be happy, what happens is, without any sort of direction or execution, it's drugs, alcohol, women.
One or both or all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe some money things thrown in there. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, that is a black sinkhole of grossness. Like, you will never be satiated. You will always, it's like a drug. It wears off. So you feel good. Something makes you happy. You feel good. And I'm saying externally from drugs, alcohol, women, but you feel good and then it goes away.
Right.
Because you're just chasing happiness.
It's insatiable. It's like sugar.
Yeah, exactly. It wears off and then you're like, fuck, I need more.
Yeah.
I need to fill that hole again. But you got people, the other people in the world that are chasing purpose. And if their country is built on purpose.
Or meaning.
Like look at Israel. You know, that is from a culture, from birth, from the time you're born, that entire culture is on purpose.
Well, and they're not searching for...
That's in your family, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. My grandfather is Israeli. Mm-hmm. So it's not just about like maybe having purpose, but also meaning. And like, if you're thinking about like, okay, I read this thing the other day. It said, you know, if us as a culture are in the pursuit always of happiness and we're just trying to find the next thing that'll make us feel good, we'll constantly be like, you know, just putting look at our entire culture is built upon excess. Mm-hmm. We're the only nation in the world that is of excess as us. More than us, there's no one that has more excess than we do as a whole.
We just look at our houses and the way we live.
Right.
You know,
and yet
cars,
we're
houses,
the most depressed. We have the most people on pain pills. We have the most people addicted to pain medication, Xanax, antidepressants, all those things. So it isn't stuff, right? Happiness isn't in stuff. We can agree upon that. So then we have everybody looking for all these other methods, like you said, coping mechanisms, things to find. Well, like for instance, in countries like Israel, where their pursuit is meaning. Mm-hmm. And for them, meaning, it could be a lot of different things. A lot of them, it has to do with the religion. But I would say that is probably more of like between, you know, the like people who are extremely religious and the people who are like straight up, they call themselves like heathen Jews or whatever. They're not religious,
doesn't matter.
In culture.
They're still culture. They're still grounded in that.
It's about their community. It's about them as a whole people. It's about furthering
It's
their...
not about themselves.
Right. And it's about meaning, finding meaning.
So that's a good point. You feel depressed and you feel sad. Go help somebody else.
Right. How are you serving others?
Yeah. So take yourself out of it and then just go help somebody else out. Truly. Like, not for gain or anything. Just go help somebody in need. Give somebody the opportunity to succeed.